Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Before we begin, I just want to mention my angel guidance channel that I post an angel reading on every day. And I do collective angel readings, pick a card style angel readings, and angel readings for each zodiac sign. So be sure to check it out. The link will be in the description box below. But let's get into it, Capricorn. Let's get your messages. Okay, I'm feeling like this one here and this one here, because they both kind of jumped out. All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, snake, rebirth, release, integration, and white, source, divinity, enlightenment. Okay, so Capricorn, this is talking about coming into your wisdom and your strength after going through a very challenging experience or period of time in life. And the serpent represents knowledge, enlightenment. Okay, and so look at this. We have rebirth with release and then integration. So all of your experience, the challenge, the struggle, the heartache, the pain, just whatever you've been facing, it's now transforming into wisdom, into strength, which makes you come into a place of confidence, and you feel grown, you feel mature, you're seeing things from a different perspective, a much higher perspective, a spiritual perspective, source, divinity, enlightenment. And where you have been feeling very confused, you're now going to come into great clarity. I feel this is talking about like the next 2 months of your life. There's going to be a lot of transformation, and you're going to feel yourself stretching out into this more expanded version of you, shedding a skin. And you just feeling wiser and stronger. And things that kind of kept you feeling stuck or fear-based energy, you've evolved beyond it. You've grown beyond it. And some of you are going to make a very important decision about something. Right now is a spiritual time for Capricorn. Spirit's talking to you a lot. Pay attention to the random downloads and thoughts that pop into your head, the ringing in your ear, the signs and synchronicities, the repeating numbers. Synchronicity, people say, oh, that's just coincidence, but sometimes those coincidences are just too magical. Listen to the information that you are receiving intuitively. Capricorn, you're making a very important decision, but more than that, you're growing beyond a difficult experience, a difficult period of time. And your last reading was about a divine healing. And so I see this as another layer of that message. Divine intervention brings healing. Okay, we have pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and to the world. And, for some of you, this could be a birth of a child, but I feel just because we have this rebirth, that's what it's talking about. Right now, where you're at on your journey, it would be equivalent to like 8.5 months pregnant, okay? It's almost there. The transformation, the new beginning, the manifestation, the clarity, the answer, the healing, like what it is you need. You're just about there. And from there, you really transform. Oops. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. You are reclaiming lost pieces of yourself. I feel that your self-esteem and your confidence is really increasing. Okay, so if you've been feeling down and bad and, you know, worthless, purposeless, I don't count, I don't matter, I'm invisible, just those lower vibrations that we all get into when, you know, life has been challenging and keeps throwing curveballs our way, and it becomes a bit overwhelming. Your sense of worth and value has been distorted a bit. But as you expand, okay, which is very natural because you've completed the journey, so now all of that experience is transforming into wisdom and strength. Your self-esteem, your sense of self, it's being restored. Some of you, it's like you're starting a whole new decade, I want to say, where there's a lot of new energy. What do you need, or whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentments, you will find that your wishes will come true. Okay, so, you know, this card makes sense because we see that you're coming out of something. And so Spirit's saying, you know, to have this full new beginning, leave all the old stuff in the past, because as you evolve and expand, okay, you're not going to hurt the way that you have been. You're not going to worry. You're not going to feel like you're suffering. All of that's going to change. And when you get to that space, Spirit's saying, you know, let go of the anger, the resentment, the hate that you may have for somebody who really caused you a great deal of pain. Let it go, because it does not serve you to carry that. And by forgiving, you're not saying what somebody did was okay or acceptable by any means. It's just allowing yourself to be free, to no longer carry that in your heart. Allow yourself to be reborn. Interesting. Some of you, this may be like you're about to be baptized. Or you've been thinking about that. Or maybe even getting your baby baptized. And that message coming through is just an acknowledgement that yes, that is the path for you. And, you know, for me, I feel all religions, spiritual based beliefs. I mean, there's over 5,000 religions. There's, you know, just as many spiritual based beliefs. They all lead to the light. They all activate our soul in some way, why we follow that path. You know, the first 30 years of my life, I was Christian, and now I'm definitely spiritually based and don't claim any religion. But I see the way that the Christianity shaped me and what it did for my soul and all of that, and then coming into the spiritual beliefs and the way that shaped me and what it did for my soul. And so whatever path you want to walk to connect with the divine, walk that path, Capricorn. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say, think, or feel about it. If you feel a calling, you know, towards Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, just whatever, follow that call. There's much to be learned. There's much to be gained. There's treasure in every religious scripture. Follow your calling. Let the hard stuff of the past go as you rise. Once it's not hurting you anymore and you just feel kind of angry, snarly towards it, that's when you got to tell yourself, okay, I need to let this go. I need to forgive. Because when you're deeply, deeply hurting emotionally, talking about forgiveness, that's not the right time to have that conversation, right? Timing is everything. But once you're beyond that intensity and that pain is now more of like an anger or a hatred or anything like that, it's time to forgive. It's time to let it go. It's time to release. Because holding on to that type of energy is only toxic to you. And this is like rebirth. You want all good vibes. Three of emotion. Wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagement, pregnancies, birth, or graduations will be revealed. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. So pregnancy is something that is popping up, okay? I definitely feel this of like a new birth of you. But my Capricorns out there, oh, it's not even a forewarning. There may be an announcement of pregnancy like within your family, within your friends circle. Maybe some of you are about to find out you're pregnant or that your partner is pregnant. You know, and those of you that have grown children, this could be that you're going to find out you're about to be a grandparent or you're about to be an aunt or an uncle. There's something about a baby, though. I can't turn away from that message with such confirmation between two cards. And no, that will not apply to all Capricorns, obviously. But wow, some of you, there's a new baby on the way. Okay, new friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. And see, this is your exciting new beginning. This is Three of Cups. Celebration, happiness, satisfaction. Next we have review and contemplation. So this is judgment. And see, this is you, all the lost pieces of you returning and you coming back into your knowing of your worth, your value, your divinity. You've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. You're really getting back in tune with yourself, Capricorn. Some of you, I think you came off of a very hard breakup and you've been struggling to move on, move forward. What do I do now? What's next? Now you're finally at the end of that process and you're being healed and you're forgiving and you're releasing and you're birthing into new. Express your individuality, okay? And it says, don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. What feels good for you? Be very authentic. Capricorn, don't let anybody try to push you out of that authenticity. Oh my goodness. And then look at that. A new beginning. The Fool. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. And see, that's what's happening. That's where you're at, Capricorn. The hard part is over. The past is now behind. You're feeling better. You're coming back into yourself. You're loving yourself. Life is starting to feel good and sweet. You've gone through a deep spiritual experience here. Soul lessons attached for sure. And now you're shedding all of that and expanding into the wisdom that you've rightfully earned going through the experience. Oh, look at this. 10 of Cups, completion. 10 of Cups is great emotional happiness, satisfaction, fulfillment. The Star with inspiration. Ooh. Stella's getting her groove back. Okay? Whether you're masculine or feminine, just go with it. Wow. Capricorn, you're back. You're back. Page of Cups, loyalty. And only stronger for it. 5 of Pentacles, insecurity. Yeah, you're going to come out of that. And 7 of Cups, delusion. You know why? Because the insecurities that you have about yourself, it is delusion. Based on the struggle that you've been through, okay? And so Spirit's trying to help bring your consciousness up, to remind you of who and what you are, all right? And right here, the 10 of Cups and the Star. This is wish fulfillment. This is deep healing. This is light at the end of the tunnel. This is things just happening in such a way that you feel happy. You feel the magic of life. You are emotionally fulfilled. You're on your path. And you feel wiser and stronger and more grown. And you're coming back into yourself. Knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you bring to the table. You're back, Capricorn. And you're going to be bigger and better than ever before. You've really gone through it. And this is what Spirit wants you to know. Is it's over now. And you are in the process of the rebirth, and I feel there's a lot that's changing over the next 2 months for you. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.